So hello everyone, it's Recharger here with another weekly video. This video might end up being shorter than the previous ones because I don't have that much to show besides, yet again, it's Hot Wheels. Yeah, I have kind of lately gotten lesser stuff, but I think I'll manage it, and it all. If I have lesser to show, it's always going to be more of Hot Wheels at the end because Hot Wheels is the most popular brand for models in my country. Although, of course, everybody knows the main ones are mostly toys, but since they're cheaper, then they're much easier to get, and that's what most people are going for, than paying more for higher quality models, which some of us are actually doing. But mostly people are just going for mainlines. So let me show you what I got today. So this is something that you cannot get in my country. I had to get this through other other country sellers. So this is the 18 Camaro SS. This is a red edition. You can see this says red. These are, as I understand, like Walmart or other American type of store exclusive cars. And it is sad that these are not worldwide stuff. So it is extremely hard to get these cars. Well, not extremely, but very hard at least get these cars like overseas and stuff like that. So I managed to get myself this one. So I'm at least happy for this one. And the rest will be the basic mainlines from different years. We got these two, a Ford, a Honda, we got one Fantasy Lowrider, we got a Fantasy Race Car, and something I would really like, the Dodge Charger stock car. Let's put that all aside there, like so. Then I got something very cool. So I had the full set, but I sold the Beetle of this Boulevard series, and I have this particular Nova in a transport, like the transport. I forgot what they're called. Team transport. Yes. Okay. Train. Mouth work. So team transport yellow, which one was also like exclusive to a Walmart or something like that, but I was lucky to buy it from somebody else who got it overseas to my country, so I was lucky for that one. And of course the green one, which came out last year, so I have also that one, so I'm happy to get this gray one. And also from the same Boulevard series is the 66 Pontiac GTO. This one I also have only one color, which I don't even remember where I got the other one from. I think I bought this from some seller. And then the DMC DeLorean. This is my first one ever as a premium from the same Boulevard series. And the one that I wanted the most is this guy, the Plymouth Superbird, also from the same Boulevard series. So as you can see, there's a Beetle also in here. I had the Beetle, I didn't like it, I sold it. I offered a trade for somebody, but I instantly got an offer for selling it, so I just sold it instantly. Also, I have heard that this is a very expensive set. I don't know why, but apparently these go for a pretty high buck. But I got them for a decent amount. I'm not gonna say how much, but apparently I should have, the amount that I got it for, at least it should have cost at least 2 or 3 times more, apparently, but I don't know. That was what I was told. I have no idea how it is in real, actually. Then I got myself a Kaido House Mini GT Datsun 510 wagon, which is the off-road version of it. Here you go. The surfboard. That's the 0 on it. I don't think Kaido House does the numbers like Mini GT does. I don't really see it. Oh no, there's a 54. I think that's the numbers. So yeah, so I got this one in the first color that came out with the white, red, and blue. I think it was the colors. And I have told my local, my country dealer who gets us these cars. I told him that I want every single color version of this one because the basic Datsun wagon, I like it, but I'm not so crazy in getting it in every single color. Where these 4x4s, I will, and also in the future, when we'll be trying to get those square body kind of house trucks, I said the same thing also about those. So you might end, well, if you follow me, you might end up seeing all of these off-road ones and the square bodies eventually when they show up. Also, this one's pre-open. I just had to check if it's a if it's a chase because I don't collect the chases, and I just had to make sure so I don't open it and I was like chase, and I don't want it because I'm not a chaser, as you can probably know now. Then we have one Auto World, which is the 2019 Chevy Camaro ZL 1LE. Finally got this one. I don't think I have this one in my collection. That's why, finally, I think maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't have this color. That's for sure. And the last car for this video that we'll be opening is an M2. So no green lights for this video. Also, yeah, no green lights. Yeah. M2 Torino GT. Wanted to get this car for a very long time. Finally got it. So yeah. Let's start off with the... Actually, let's start off by making myself a thumbnail. I don't know. Let's do like this stuff. I think that'll be fine, right? Right. Okay. Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels. Yeah, let's go main lines. So let's first off start with this one. The Dodge Charger stock car in blue. I know there's a red one. I think I have it. Do I have it opened? I don't know, but I know I have it, so it's fine. It's from the Hot Wheels Race Day collection. Come out. Luckily this time I have brought myself a knife with me. So we get the cars out each easier. Take that away. There we go. Cool blue with some sponsorship going on there. Goya, Brembo, Mopar. Really don't know the other ones. At least I can't read them. Hellebrock, I think. Yeah. That's all I can read at least. So I didn't check, like, of course, as a NASCAR, it doesn't need like tail lights and front lights because, well, they race during the daylight. But I didn't check from which year is this from. Well, they viewed this thing 2012, but this model came out in 2019 or 18. I'm not sure because there's a sticker on the back of the package where it's covered the year. So I know it's somewhere around from those times. See, back like we have this. I don't know why they sticker on it there, so I could put it right here or maybe here where the information doesn't really matter for us. So like now I don't even know what year this is. Maybe also like 2020 or so, because I know the red one came out sometime. Yeah, it's glued on, so I don't know. So this is the GD Scorcher. I know there's a red one. I'm not sure if there's a blue one, and I definitely like this green one, so I got the green one from the Retro Racers. It's basically like a Nissan Silvia or a Nissan like a super silhouette car. That's what I think that they were going for, but they made an unlicensed model. When I look at this thing, it gives me like a cyberpunk race car vibes. And this one also has the pop-up. No, doesn't. Or just supposed to be. No, it does. There we go. If you want it for your racetrack, just pop up that hood upwards, and you'll be fine. It will go nicely, like on your track. Otherwise, just keep it nice and straight. Cool, and I really love the see-through that you can see the engine. So this thing debuted 2020, yeah. So the red one came out, which was the first edition. I don't know if well, there's a recolor, and the red one I know, yeah, also came out around that time. So okay, next we have the Lane Lowrider. I don't know. So this one's from 2022, but I'm not sure if it debuted like that, like now. I think it's like more. Oh, what is this? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, surprise. So, as you can see it has on the bottom this thing, like the plastic, and it triggers the engine. See, it moves. So basically, when you drive, it moves like this. That's a little cool. I didn't even know that. See, that's fun. Makes a little like a ticking noise also. That is interesting. I didn't know that. Wow. Okay. So, and this thing debuted. This is a very fun one. 2021. So, not even that old. It's pretty brand new. Okay, the ticking engine is pretty cool. I didn't really notice that, or didn't even know that. Next up for the JDM fans, we got a Civic, which, well, this one shows that it came out in 2021, this specific clean, nice blue one, but it debuted in 2000. This one's an old casting. It looks very good for an old casting. So there are some old castings like the Dodge Viper looked just horrible. And luckily they have now refreshened it up in 2023. You'll probably see me opening it only in 2024 because I don't open the new models until next year hits, because I like to collect all of the probably I've said this before in the previous episodes, but I like to collect from the certain year everything I like. And as soon as I have that, I check it off and start collecting the next year cars, while I can start opening the cars from the previous years. So this one's 2022, the red one. So in the previous episode, I think I opened the blue one. I'm not sure which one came first. Did the red one came first or the blue one came first? Not sure. So when did this guy debuted in? Okay, now I'm not sure. 98 or 2021. Kind of confusing. I know I have not seen this thing before. I have seen it only now. But it's a fantastic roller. Very good for tracks, especially because of the back. Slows a bit down if it goes downwards. There we go. That's that. Did I miss it? Oh yeah, the red edition. So this one is showing it is from 2021. Red edition from 2021. So most red editions, of course, have either a red accent going on somewhere on the car, but they're mostly like black and white, or black, white, red. Those most dominate the colors, but there must be red somewhere on the car. It might be totally white, but maybe I'll have like red rims or something. And it always will say red somewhere on the car. Yeah, no, the way all the way tampos up front, top, sides, that's it. This thing debuted in 2017. That's odd because the car is 2018. Okay. There we go. That was a red edition. Moving on. Let's get to these premiums. So when these came out, it shows 2020. Wow. In the time of the epidemic situation of the coronavirus. That's actually the same, well, not entirely. Because up till 2019, I was only collecting like 1/18 scale cars, which I will eventually show on this channel also. But at 2020, on the second half or on the end of 2020, I started collecting, not started, but I came back to collecting the small cars like these, the 1/64 scale cars. So of course I started with the main lines. Eventually I started with the premiums. So I've been only collecting premium cars for 3 years. Not that long, even lesser than 3 years, maybe 2.5, 2, something like that. All right, so the Pontiac that I forgot the name of, GTO, yeah, from 1966. So I have this one in a different color. I think it's red and black or something like that. But I'm so happy to get this one. So it's all metal, rubber tires as always. It's heavy and it looks amazing. Like, look at those taillights. Damn. Very cool. Rolls very nicely. Okay, next we'll do this guy, the custom 70s Chevy Nova. I have told you the backstory of this car already, for me at least. Finally, I'll be add this one to the collection. Looking forward to see some more versions of this one in the future. My God, those are some thin tires. Big rims and thin tires. Very cool plastic spoiler. Very awesome wide body. Metal on metal, of course. Debuted. Okay, so this is the first version actually. So this means I have all the versions. Unless there's some specific special ones that came out that I have no idea of existing. Now we got the SS designed, front lights, tail lights. Overall, no, very nice, very nice. Rolls, and of course we have the roll cage. That's that. Next up, let's do this guy, the MC DeLorean. There we go. And this crazy, I actually can feel the metal. It's so weird. It's basically a Zamac, a premium Zamac, which is fantastic and cool at the same time. Looks like the back opens, does it? That's so weird. They made it in a way that looks like you can open it. I don't think you can. No, you can't. Okay, but that's weird. Like, look at that. It looks like it would be openable, right? But it doesn't. Debuted in 2009. Wow. But that's probably what the main line came around, not the premium, because I have not seen this thing in any other release besides this one. So yeah, that's that. Cool. Nice rims. At least the rim choice was nice. And lastly, for the Boulevard stuff, the 1970 Plymouth Superbird. So I don't know how many versions of this thing exists, or well, now there's the racing one, which comes in a 2-pack. Oops, I moved my camera again. I am sorry about that. I might get that one eventually, because there's the Plymouth Roadrunner inside of that one also, which I don't have. I'm just not so crazy about how high up the cars look like from the ground, but they're supposed to be like that, so I was like, okay, I'll get them eventually. But yeah, right now this big wing iconic Plymouth is my first, at least my first premium. Yeah, my first premium. I have it as a main line, I think in a couple of versions, but not as a premium. And this thing looks very awesome. Debuted in 2005, so yeah, this thing is old also. At least the casting is. But it looks very, very nice for when it was made, at least. Yeah, you got a little Roadrunner going on the spoiler there. If you can focus. Can you focus, please? There you go. How close can I get it? About that much, yeah. So yeah, pop-up headlights, which I cannot show you, but it does have those. Rolls amazingly, and let's move on to the next car. Let's do chaos. Let's pop this open and get it out. Give it some fresh air. There's the surfboards. I'll get to those. First, I'm gonna get to the car. Yeah, this thing's so good looking. Love it. Just absolutely stunning. It's weird how the roll cage though looks. It's not like fully roll caged, but it's only in the back. So if you get squished on that side, your luggage will survive. Like if you roll over. It's just funny how that is. So look at these. Oh my god, they're so tiny. And they're like rubberized. See, I'm focused. See? I don't want to touch them too much. They're rubber, because if they would be plastic or separate the pieces, they might fall off, and that would be just a big no-no. So yeah, the off-road version of a... Wait, I want to see that. I cut off my nails yesterday, and now I cannot open hoods. Oh, there we go. Hood is opened. Let's get some light in there. Look at that. Can we get a more better color? So you can read it. No, the sunlight is going from that side. So it does say Nissan Kaido House on the engine. Opens very easily and closes very nicely. You can't even see that it's openable. It's just fantastic. What if somebody does do opening parts? That's what I love. Let's get those surfboards out. If I can. There we go. I just need them to fall out. That's one. And that's two. Something chipped off. I have no idea what it is. I hope that's not from the car. Here we go. So in the picture, of course, it's shown that you have to put the surfboards like that, see, with the fins upwards to the front. but as I've seen, nobody, including myself, are putting them that way. Because they look much better if we put them the other way. Let me just find the holes where they should be snapping on. Can't find one. Where is? Oh, there's one. Come on. Okay, this is much harder than it looks. Oh, there's one. So okay, there's 10. Okay, that's one surfboard on. Let's put the other one also. Where are you? This is so dumb. I can't find the hole. Ah, the other one fell off now. Okay, there we go. Stay on. Oh, there we go. Oh, finally. Nice. There we go. Sorry if it took too long, but it's not that easy. Because the holes for this thing where you have to put it are extremely tiny. You need to perfectly align them so you can actually get them on there, as you can see. They do stay on. Like, see, I'm holding it sideways. They do stay on. It's just, I don't think they stay on upside down. I don't want to even try. But you're not going to display your car upside down anyway. So, that's that. So, I'm curious what will be the next color version, but I am digging these very much. Of course, they're rollers, if somebody's wondering, and I've seen this one for the first time ever, so let's put that one aside. So, and let's get our two next, whoops, plastic flying everywhere. Let's get the next, the last two cars out. Auto World. Yeah, so they call the Chevy Camaros the 1LE. There's some premium facts if you want to know those. This one is in an orange crush color. It's just called the crush, but it's obvious that it's orange. Since I have read the premium facts, so that doesn't matter for myself. There we go. I like it a bit more reddish, but it's like red and orange. Maybe that's why it's called the crush, because it's like crushed two colors together or something. I don't know. So this one's also like mellow on mellow, rubber tires, plastic spoiler, which looks very nice. Front end painted headlights, painted rear lights. It has an opening hood, so can we get it to open? Not with my nailless fingers. Come on, open. I need to hook it up with something so it will open. I got it like somewhat open, but okay, got it. So it doesn't really want to open that much. You can see there's the engine details in there. I just don't want to force it open, so I don't want to damage the car itself. Maybe it would open more, but I just, like I said, don't want to force it. Don't want to damage the model. Because, as I have said, I want my... If the model has opening parts, I want the manufacturers to make it in a way that you cannot see that it has an opening part. Well, like, it's not too obvious, like, there are no massive gaps and stuff like that. and it rolls amazingly with no issues whatsoever. So there you go. Auto World. Fantastic. And the last car for this video is our M2, the 1974 Torino GT 429 SCJ. Whoops. I hope I didn't break anything there. Okay. That was weird. Came out in a very fast way. So it's on the platform. Sadly, it doesn't come with the plastic part, but I can get those separately eventually. Well, eventually I will be getting those, so then I can cover them from dust. Is this too big? No, it isn't. Okay. The other screwdriver I have is actually too small, so it is weird. So finding the perfect screwdriver is a bit difficult. Okay, there we go. Then I'll put the platform there so I don't lose the screws. Here's the model itself. Oof, those are some super chunky tires. Wow. Is this supposed to be a drag car? Those are super chunky. Okay, if somebody wants to know, this is a plastic base, not a metal one, so it is much lighter. It has a, of course, the metal base, metal top, rubber tires, but I am super crazy suspension also. I don't know what gives. Why are the tires so chunky? Like, it doesn't say this thing is like a drag car or something. I don't know. It's weird. And this is another thing that I have noticed, that M2 has some cars that have, like, you can see the hood is a separate piece, but it does not open. I know Greenlight does this also, where they have some models which have opening hoods and some not. It's not that it's an issue. I personally don't care, as long as it looks at the end very, very good. Like I've said, like on the Honor Roll, like on the Kado House, if you make an opening part, make it look good overall. As well, mostly make it look good when it's closed. Otherwise, it just won't turn out that well. There you go. I don't know if these are... Okay, these are inserted lights. So it's a separate piece. The front, you just have a grill. The lights are underneath the grill in the real life. Of course, not for this one. This is an inserted grill also with the same... Goes for the bumper. Blue interior. Looks pretty nice. If you can see it. Cool. The rims are pretty gnarly for a vintage classic car like this. How does it roll though? Okay, it has some kind of funky going on thing. As much as I know, the M2 cars are not known for the rolling, at least as much as I know. Like, what did make that wobble? Quite not sure. So it does like wobble. You can even hear it having a weird sound to it. But I cannot see it. Like, where is this issue coming from? Could be because of big chunky back tires. I don't know. It does roll over also. It's fine. So there we go. Let's get some. Oh, well, the video turned out longer than I expected anyway. As always, I tend to talk a lot, or like this. Like I'm trying to say something and I just can't get to the part of saying everything I want. It's just my mind is thinking one thing and my mouth is doing another thing. But there you go. Hope you liked the video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.